What would you do if it all ended tomorrow? Time running out, ain't no more you can borrow. So many paths, which one you gonna follow? What would you do if it all ended tomorrow? Seriously, what would you do if it all ended tomorrow? Time running out, ain't no more you can borrow. So many paths, which one you gonna follow? What would you do? What would you do? I highly recommend you go check that song out. It's a song by my favorite wrestler of all time, John Cena. It's called If It All Ended Tomorrow. John Cena had a little stint where he dropped a rap album and it actually was not bad. But that song is profound. It's one of my favorite songs. I believe it's one of the greatest songs ever made. It's called If It All Ended Tomorrow. Who's fed up with everyone these days just acting like, we're all gonna live forever? You're not gonna live forever. Snap out of the hypnosis, snap out of the days that you're in. You are not going to live forever. You could die any day. I don't even know if I'll wake up tomorrow. That's the brutal truth. People don't like hearing it. It's not a sexy message. It's not popular. But because I love you guys, whoever comes across this video, I just want to remind you guys, remind yourself. And it doesn't have to be in a dark way, but make sure that you are cognizant and you are aware that this could end at any moment. And don't take life for granted. Life is very serious and precious. Life is short, and it's too short for you to be living your life concerned with what other people think or other people telling you how to live your life. How can someone tell you how to live your life? It's yours, it's not theirs. And this sounds so cliche and everything, but I know I have a responsibility as a 26-year-old man. Thankfully, with the grace of God, I've gotten so much support from all different demographics and ages and, people of different races and cultures. And these days, I look around, at what's promoted and who's promoted and, the people that become, role models and influencers and the people that become popular. No one really has a message for the youth anymore. It's kind of like the youth is just second thought. And by youth, I don't mean 20-somethings, 30-somethings, and mid-30-somethings. I mean no one's really talking for or talking to the 10-year-olds, I've seen, guys, as the owner of Central Mania here, I've seen the analytics. I've seen on YouTube, you can go to the YouTube studio and check the analytics out, and you can check the demographics of who's watching your channel, who's subscribing. I've got some young kids watching this channel. And kids, I love you so much for believing in Raf. I'll never let you down. And I'm here supporting you guys all the way. So I just want to say, kids, that, don't waste your life being scared to take chances and take risks and to follow your dreams. I honestly, from the bottom of my heart, believe in that. I'm not just saying that to sound motivational or inspirational. I honestly, truly mean these words. And I have told myself that every day I will try, even if it's putting one step forward in the direction that I believe is right, towards my dreams, towards helping out as many people as I can with the gift that God has given me. I don't exactly know what gift it is yet, but I know that God gives us all gifts. We're all given gifts, whether we use it or not, whether we seek them or not, to find them and discover them. That's another story. But I'm on that mission right now. I hope it never changes. And I hope that I can stick to the God-given mission that I've been given. And I honestly feel from the bottom, deep in my soul, that, these kids are growing up in such a crazy world, man. And it's like us as adults, we're just so worried about ourselves and just, the things that have to do with us, let alone, the 60-something-year-olds and they don't care about anything besides themselves. And, I've seen that that's happening right now. It's trickling down. So the 60-somethings and the 70s and all those people, they kind of just care about themselves. Then it goes down to the 50s and 40s. Then it goes down to the 30s and 20s. And then these teenagers and young adolescent kids have to navigate this whole world with all this crazy technology by themselves. No guidance, no one cares that, kids are like more depressed than like any generation before. They've got so many pressures to deal with. And I think it's super selfish that, nobody wants to, because we can all see it happening. So it's not like people, oh my goodness, I didn't know that these kids were so sad and lost. These kids are sad and lost. And I don't blame them because, they're being led by adults that are broken and sad and hurt and just, selfishly pursuing, what they think they need. And a lot of the times what they think they need is what they want, and it's not what they need. And, I had, thankfully, with the grace of God, I had quite a few adults in my childhood, and my teenage years that I could look up to for guidance and help and assistance and mentorship, or just, that actually cared about the development and the health and the growth of young Raf, so that I can be here today, trying to do the best that I can every day for you guys, and I know that you guys do the same. Like, I love the fact that what we have going on here, this relationship that we've developed over time and we're developing over time here at Central Mania. In the beginning, yes, it looks crazy. People don't understand it. You know how many times I've been called crazy in my life? People even think this is crazy. Me just starting this channel, me looking at a camera right now, and there's not a physical person behind you, but there's a physical person that's gonna be watching this right now. And I'm talking to you, yes. But a lot of people, just that act alone frightens them, I used to be scared of the camera. I never knew that it would get here, and I'm still trying to get better. But, excuse me, it's the Raf vision, when I get the goggles on. OG subscribers know, when the glasses are on, the realest things are about to be said. And this is Raf vision right now. So, yes, this energy is just, God's been channeling it through the whole day. I was like, nah, I just can't sit here with me. I gotta share these thoughts. Yes, I was saying that the kids, man, like, there's just so much crazy stuff going on. And it's like, kids don't know what's right from what's wrong. And I don't even know what's right from what's wrong. I just try my best, I feel like we all have a moral compass. And deep down inside, even if you can get philosophical and say, who's to say what's right? Who's to say what's wrong? Who's to say what's good? Who's to say what's evil? We as human beings just, we just come up with the morals, and it's not instinctive, and it's not, it's something that, we've created with our minds. I don't believe that. I truly believe that deep down inside, even if you're not religious, deep down inside, when you're doing something wrong, and when you're doing something right. To help someone. Everyone knows that feeling, just to help someone, even if they don't recognize it as that, but that you've helped someone, and there's a certain feeling that you get from that. When you wrong someone, atheist, Satanist, whatever you are, when you wrong someone, yes, maybe over time, if you keep wronging people, you get desensitized, and the feeling will be normalized to you. So it won't feel as bad. But the feeling still exists, when you're wronging someone. So kids, this is also speaking to everyone, not just kids. Anybody, any human being that, has spent the time listening to this important video. I appreciate it so much. And I'm speaking to you as well. But I say kids because specifically, kids don't get much shine these days. They're kind of just, ignored and left to, fend for themselves, which shows you the insanity of this world right now. This is wrong, guys, and we need to fix it. So, also, I say kids because I'm 26, I know people even my age, 26. You don't have to listen to me, and even the kids don't have to listen to me, but I know it's easier to get through to the kids than someone my age or older, you know. Once you get to that point in age, it's kind of like your personality has been shaped and formed, and you are that person, and it's very hard to come out of that mold and that person that has been created through your experiences and your life and people around you and all of that stuff. But the kids, they're developing. That's why I just want to give the importance, one of the most important messages I've ever given to the kids, man. Keep believing in yourselves. I just feel so bad for you guys, but I know how strong, that's what makes me see how strong these kids are, because they're still, you know, I see more and more young kids, they're sharp and like, you know, they're already thinking about philosophical ideas about life. And, you know, these are some of the smartest kids I've ever seen, I think, that have ever been on the earth. So I just feel like, you know, you guys have the ability to change this whole mess. I really do believe. I believe the youth. That's why I don't understand when people ignore and don't, you know, try and pretend like kids don't exist and just live your life like how you want to live it. Even though you know kids are watching, sometimes their own kids, and you're just hooked on your phone, you're just doing it, and you don't care about nothing besides yourself and your Instagram and your TikTok and all of that stuff. When the kids need love, the kids need nurturing, the kids need guidance, the kids need mentorship, the kids need someone to come and believe in their dreams. Yeah, maybe it's, you know, a bit of the teacher in me. You know, I've been teaching for a minute now, like a little bit, but I've just always cared about kids, man. Even when I was a kid, I didn't understand when I'd come across an adult that didn't care about kids, or come across a bad teacher. You know, everyone has had at least one bad teacher where you're like, but why are you in this job? Why are you in this occupation? Like, it doesn't make no sense. You know, there's so many other things you could have done. This thing here requires you to have some passion, you know, for the people that you're teaching and the thing you're teaching, and to have a relationship with each other. That's good, at least, and healthy and not toxic. So yeah, I thought this was gonna be a short one. I mean, for me, it's still quite short, guys, but I really just wanted to come through, and whoever sees this, young or old, let's work together. Let's stop this divide. Age, you know, is overrated at this point. We're in 2023, guys. You know how many people, like, look at me and like, what? You're 26? Like, oh, like they get shot. I don't know. I don't know how old I look. But it doesn't change the fact that I'm 26. So if I was crazy enough, I could lie and be like, I'm, you know, 20, 21. And people would believe me. So it shows you that, like, age, honestly, another cliche, is nothing but a number. I promise you. There's a 22-year-old out there who is probably watching this video that can give me some wisdom that will completely change, you know, my mind and things, and can teach me lessons, and maybe has more experience than me. I'll take that. Now, because they're younger than me, I need to, oh, but you know, you're younger than me, so you can't be right. You can't know things that I don't know. Just by design, that I was born before you, I like know everything. No, come on, that's primitive. It's primitive and it's prehistoric thinking and the way to live, guys. So, maniacs, my young maniacs, my, you know, older maniacs, my old maniacs, maniacs worldwide, maniacs universally, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for the support. I'm going to continue going hard for you guys. You guys drive me. And I hope I'm doing the best that I can, you know. I hope you guys are fine with, not fine, but I hope you can see the effort that I'm putting in, because it's all for you guys. Without you guys, I'm nothing, you know. I'm just a guy standing here in front of a camera with some glasses and a polo hat on. So I can't thank you guys enough. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Keep well, keep dreaming, you know, keep being maniacs out there, and maniacs in a good way, not in a bad way. I know there's like a negative connotation to crazy, but I believe there's positive crazy. You can be positive about your goals, positive about your dreams, positive about your health. I mean, crazy. You can be crazy about your dreams, crazy about your goals, crazy about your health, crazy about loving your family, crazy about being a better man, crazy about being a better woman, crazy about the kids and helping them become the best versions that they can be. You can be maniacs about that. So that's why Central Mania. And that's why I'm a maniac, and I know you guys are maniacs. I know a maniac would finish this video and listen to this guy called Raf with some glasses on, trying to really just get a message across and appreciating the love and support that he gets from the people that support him and the people that he supports. So love you guys. I'll see you in the next one, and keep dreaming.